Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of Currently Inked Pens. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. Today we're looking at another bunch of pens. 10, 17 pens inked up. 17, 18, 19 pens inked up. All right. Hi, Rahul. How are you doing today? Friend 19. I don't know what that means, but all right. All right. Today we have some new inks, some old inks. Most of these are going to be autumn favorites. Let's take a look at last week's inks. And I was quite shocked indeed, to find that not all of them wanted to bleed through the page. This Sweet Dreams was kind of bad. Can you see? No, you can't see. I'll zoom in. It bled through the page, which was super naughty. And Baltic Breeze did not, and Poinsettia did not, Shinkai did not, and Pilot Blue did not. And Regulus didn't. And neither did Sailor Tears of Alice. Pilot Roshizuku Yamabudo was good. And the Pilot Black cartridges was good. However, this Jewel Sage did start to bleed through in some areas. So I did a tip in because I knew I was going to do Noodler's Brevity Blue Black, and I did not want that to bleed through the page. Same thing with this Noodler's Pacific Dawn at the Golden Gate. I knew it was going to be naughty. Oh, I can't show you because I did a tip in. So, yeah, yesterday was Verdigris. It did not bleed through the 68 GSM, so that's good. I got my flu shot on Wednesday. And then I saw Strange New Worlds. It was very good. We've only got one more week left. So sad. I thought that they might be leading up to something. That there. Alright, today is Friday. Oh, I still need to update this. Let me just update this really quick. I started using Base Day Blue. Love the ink, but scared to clean it out of the sink. So, all you need is rubbing alcohol. You could either use rubbing alcohol or bleach. Should take it out. Or hydrogen peroxide and bleach, which is hydrochloric acid. Anything that lives through hydrochloric acid is okay. Wet. 2, 3. What did I do yesterday? I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I woke up. Obs went early yesterday, and I didn't see her today because I woke up late. And then I didn't go anywhere yesterday. I watched a lot of TikTok. And then for dinner, my roommate Daphne brought home this fettuccine Alfredo. It was like a frozen bag thing. It wasn't super great. I mean, it was fine, but mine's better. No offense. And then I had an ice cream sandwich. I watched Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. I took a shower. No. After Strange New Worlds, I played Minecraft. Okay, I need some more of this. And then I took a shower, ate my pills, watched Paramount Plus, more Star Trek, the original series, and then I went to bed. It was a very short day. Okay, so moving forward, I haven't decided on what today's ink should be, so if anybody has an idea of what anybody wants me to do a swatching video of, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, we're doing a currently inked. Can't get distracted. Just so distractible lately. Moving forward, we have week 37. That is September 9/5 through 9/12. 9/12. Alright, the first pen that we have inked up is the Wingsung 630. If it wants to let me have some. 630. This has a medium nib. There's also a theme to this week. Did anybody else figure out what the theme to last week was? Let me know in the comment section below. The ink that we have in here is Ferris Wheel Press, Algonquin Maple. Have you done a swatch of any of the Lord of the Rings inks? No, I haven't. Oh, that would be so cool. I didn't even know that they had Lord of the Rings inks. This is one of my... Most of the inks in this week's are definitely in my favorites. Oops. Put that over in the pot for using of this week. Next, we have the Jinhao 0159. No, sorry. The Jinhao 9019. Sorry. Jinhao 9019. This has a medium nib. The ink in here is Diamine. Autumn Oak. I'm already winking because there's a hint. Beautiful pen. The next pen that I have inked up is the Pelikan M200 I think it's an M200. M205? Whatever. We have a Pelican, Golden Barrel. This has a medium nib. And the ink that I have in here is Diamine Golden Sands. So all sparkly. Next pen that I have inked up, this was a request from a subscriber because he wanted to see the Sailor fine medium in action. So there's also part of the Hint Sailor Pro Gear Slim. This is in, I want to call it Dragon Palace, but it's not Dragon Palace. Sailor Pro Gear Slim Dragon Palace. Oh, it is Dragon Palace. I was correct. This is a Dragon Palace. This has it's a fine medium or medium fine? This has a medium fine. Medium fine. 14 karat. I wrote too big. 14 karat? Is it 585? Yes, it's 585. And then the ink that I have in here is Noodler's Grun Green Cactus. So we have Maple, Oak, Golden Sands, and Green Cactus. Are we getting a picture yet? Is a picture coming to mind? Anyway, they wanted to see how this writes, so we're doing it. The next pen that we have inked up is the AdMock M800. Let's see. M800 in Ocean Swirl. This has a medium nib. And the ink that I have in here is Krishna Cool Breeze. Are we painting a picture of what this looks like? The next pen that we have inked up is the the TWSBI Mini in Grape. This has a medium nib. The ink that I have in here is Diamine Amazing Amethyst. Anything? Oh wow, okay, let me see. Met a nice lady using a walker going To the same dentist. Nice. I started using Babe Deep Blue. Love. Scared to clean it out. Yep. I had a poke bowl. Yuzu. Salmonella. With ponzu sauce. Delish. Salmonella. That doesn't sound very good. Have you done a swatch of any of the No. 3 of the Ferris wheel press. I just friend from Pen Boutique. Nice. Literally just bought the ink. Grun Texas. Very nice. Yep. Everything is natural gem fruit. So, if you think about it all together, there's a one word. I'm thinking about one word. The next one that we have inked up is the Lamy Vista. This has a medium nib. The ink that I have in here is Diamine Ochre. That is not the ink that is in here. Sorry, the ink in here is Noodler's Black Swan and Australian Roses. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. The next pen that I have inked up is the Jinhao 992. This has a medium nib. Medium nib. The ink that I have in here is Diamine Ochre. The next pen that was another one from my pen friend that wanted to see what it was like. I put this is a Pilot Falcon with a soft fine nib in it. Hello, Nowhere Particular. How are you doing today? Could you hold the pens up to the camera just for a sec or two longer? Okay, yeah, sure. I will come back. So there's a Pilot Falcon. 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana, 5 Iana. How's that? Good, I'm so glad. You have a Pilot Falcon. This has a soft, fine nib, and the ink in the soft, fine Pilot Falcon, soft, fine. My brain charted out for a second. I don't know what I was supposed to say there. Anyway, the ink that we have in here is Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukiyo. I don't know what Tsukiyo means, but it goes with the overall theme of this week. If anybody can tell me the theme, I'll write you a special little message. The next pen that we have inked up is the Pilot Petite 1. This has a medium nib. Petite 1, medium nib. The ink that I have in here is Pilot pink cartridge. This one maybe not so much. The next pen that I have inked up is the Coral Pilot Kakuno. I think they call it strawberry online. Coral. Kakuno, this has a medium nib. The ink I have in here is a Pilot red cartridge. The next pen that we have inked up is a Jinhao 992. This has a fine nib. Now the rest of these probably won't have to do with the theme, but these are leftovers from last week. The ink that I have in here is Diamine Poinsettia. And the only reason that I'm keeping it inked up is because there's only like 1/2 of a dribble left. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. That's what it's all about. 1 yen, 2 yen, 3 yen, 4 yen, 5 yen. You see me, fantasy me, animals, gems. You guys are getting closer. Alright, the next pen that I have inked up is the Noodlers Conrad in Carnelian Yellow. Have to move over. This is a new ink to me as of yesterday. If you were around yesterday, you would have saw that our pen friend Chris Sines sent me some ink. So this is the yellow. Oh man. Conrad with an Ultra Flex nib. The ink that we have in here is Wearing Gall's Star Spattered Hill. Oh my god. This one is just like right on the top of my list. Oh man. It's either gonna be Colorverse, Christmas Star, or this one. And I'm gonna have to do a comparison when I do the ink review, but there we go. 2 yen, 3 yen, 4 yen, 5 yen. The next pen that I have inked up is the Pilot Petite 3. This has a Fude brush pen. The ink that I have in here is Pilot Iroshizuku Shinkai, and the only reason I have this continually inked up is because it also only has a dribble left. And it's not really my favorite ink, so we're going to use it up. Alright, the next pen that I have inked up is another Pilot ink that I'm kind of wearing out, is Pilot Iroshizuku Amairo. This is a really pretty ink, but I don't need another bottle of blue ink. I need more ink like I need a hole in my head. Jinhao 992. This has a Schmidt broad nib. The ink in here is Pilot Iroshizuku Amaero. Oops. Genhao 992. 2 yen, 3 yen, 4 yen, 5 yen. We'll save that one for last. Next pen that I have inked up is the Lamy Safari. No, I'm sorry. Well, the Lamy Studio in matte black. And I'm continuing to use the rest of these because they came from a cartridge, and I want to use them up because they're just sitting around collecting dust. I have no idea how much ink is left in this because it's totally coating the barrel. This is Lamy Black cartridge. And I have been using this to write the names on the envelopes. So if you guys want to write me a letter, you can do so to this address. This is my business address. I will get it from there. The next pen that I have inked up is the Pilot Vanishing Point in matte black. This nib sings. This has a medium nib. The ink that I have in here is Pilot Black cartridge. I've been using this one to do my headers for my daily pages. Pilot Black, matte black, vanishing point. That one goes on my desk. Next pen that I have in here is the Clear Pilot Kakuno. This has an extra fine nib. This has Pilot Black cartridge. I had to take the cartridge and put it in the converter because the little door was not letting it out. If anybody has worked with Pilot cartridges before, that will make sense. But if you haven't, every little Pilot cartridge has a little door, and then it pierces the door so it turns sideways, and sometimes it will let the ink out and sometimes it won't. So what I do is I take my very fine tweezers, my needlepoint tweezers, and I will twist the door and then stick both of my tines in there and yank it out so that way I can pour that into my converter so that way I can push more ink into the section. Alexa time.
It's 12:28 p.m.
12:28. Well, that's just about enough time. There we go. Very nice. Any questions, comments, concerns? Please leave those in the comment section below so I can answer them. Because I can't see the chat after. I don't know why. It takes like 48 hours for I did. I'm sorry. I forget. Not everyone has. Not everyone doesn't have an. Everyone could have an Alexa. All right, so there's all of the inks that I'll be using throughout the week. Has anybody figured out the theme yet? So where might we find maple trees, oak trees, golden sand, cactus, a cool breeze, maybe some amethyst, black swans, ochre, the rest is not relevant. So where might we find all of these things? That's right, in California. Does anybody know the second theme that's going on here? We're using all medium nibs. So this week is a medium nib exploration. This one's a medium fine. And like most of these are medium nibs. Oh, that's Jinhao 992 is a fine, but this is from last week. Next week will be a broad exploration. 2 weeks ago, I did an extra fine exploration. It was very interesting. I'm not really an extra fine person, but I thought, maybe if I explored it a little bit, I might appreciate it. So I have been doing the Artist's Way for about 4 months now, and I have been using the Pilot Kakuno in the extra fine nib to do my daily pages with. And I gotta tell you, you really can't hide your mistakes with the extra fine nibs that the Pilot has. So my writing has actually gotten better over time. If you can see, I can actually read my writing. Try not to read it too hard, but my writing has definitely improved. I mean, it's still messy, but at least I can tell what the words are. Before, like, when you have a bolder pen, that's supposed to be an E. But, like, you can't really get the little loop in there without making the letter bigger. So, the extra fine nibs definitely have made it so that way I can put that little tiny loop in there. Anyway, not reading my journal. Alright, well, these are going to be the pens and inks that I will be using throughout the week. What are you guys writing with this week? Tell me about your pens and ink and paper down in the comment section below. Will you also do it? Yes, so I've done extra fine. This is a medium. I will do broad, double broad, 1.1, 1.5, 1.9, 2.9. 2.9, maybe 3. I have to see how many super broad nibs that I have. So, look forward to that soon. I probably won't get to it for a couple of weeks or months, but we'll eventually get around to them. one little nib at a time. Yeah, just rule number 7. Don't let anyone read your journal. BSB. On Walmart Heavy is a Frankenpen, Monteverdi body, and a Jinhao nib. Jinhao nib. Well, Jinhao makes all kinds of nibs. They make a tubular nib, they make a number 5, they make a Lamy style nib, they make all of the nibs. They even make Pilot Vanishing Point nibs now, so this does not surprise me. The flex nib in that oh, the Jinhao 100 medium nib is amazing. Nice. I also have a Jinhao 100, but mine isn't a fine nib. Okay, well, tell me about those things in the comment section below so I can look at them later. If you guys have any questions, also leave those in the comment section below. And if you want to write me a letter, you can do so to this address. Also, if you want me to review any fountain pens, ink, or paper, you can send those. Washi tape is also always appreciated. Stickers. These were sent by a pen friend. They're super cute. I use them for dealing with things. So, all things stationery related will be given a review. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my members, David, Rahul, Wolfkate Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion Tees, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Cunning Art Folk. If you'd like to become a member, you can do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Don't forget to check out the Linktree social medias. Join the Discord, share your pen, ink, and paper journey over there with us. And if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount. And I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. That just leaves me to say, get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, bye.